Welcome back to Diet.com video. I'm Stephen Cabral and I'm here today with Naomi. We're going to take you through an awesome boxer abs workout. So one of the things that people really admire about boxers are the physique or the shape that they're in. And of course along that goes a six-pack or six-pack abs. There's very specific exercises they do beyond all of their boxing drills and training to help them get those abs. I want to show a few of those exercises today. So you don't have to be a boxer to actually go through one of these routines. But the nice thing about this is if you work out with a partner at the gym, and even if you don't have a partner, we can still show you how to do the exercises, is that you get to train along with each other and push each other. And when a boxer's training, he's typically always with a partner, pushing them to that next level. The first one I'm going to show you today is leg lifts. But I'm going to show you how to do it with a partner as well, and then take you in a few more ab exercises. So have you lie right down on your back, feet this way, head that way. And now, if you're a beginner or you have any lower back issues, you want to put your hands directly under your hips. What that does is just kind of level out the space in the lower back, makes it a little bit more natural. If you're doing this at that next level on a bench, you'll actually hold onto the bench with your hands beside your ears. So this first one, we're going to put a slight bend in the knees. We're going to point the toes all the way away from the head, and I'm going to have the partner put their hands right here, basically the top of the person's hips so that you can't cheat all the way in. I'll show you. So I'm going to have Naomi lift her legs all the way up. Good. And then back down right before she touches the ground. So the lower you go, the harder it is on your abs, okay? And then back up. If you feel any lower back pain or your back comes off the ground, you'll stop only about a foot down. So come all the way up. If you're a beginner, you'll stop there, okay? And then you'll come right back up and you'll come back down and you'll just stop there. Eventually, over the weeks, you'll be able to go down a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. Right back up. Now keep going just like that. It's important that you don't just use your psoas muscles or your hip flexors when you're doing all of these ab exercises, because you can. Try to keep the abs tight on the way down and then flex them on the way up, okay? So down slow, abs are tight, and then flex and use those abs to pull them up. Now a little variation you can do with this at the top as you come up to my hands is you'll do a hip thrust. You come up a little bit off the ground and then that's it, and then back down. Breathing in, up. That hip thrust at the top makes you flex your abs and come back down slowly. So if I didn't have my hand here, if I had my hand up here, Naomi would come way here, she'd round her back and then kind of rest for a second. So that's why it's nice to have a partner and then keep your hand right here, because we don't want people to round their back and potentially hurt it. Right back down. All right, so that's exercise number one. After that, we're gonna go into an oblique and ab exercise, and I'm gonna actually place my knees on Naomi's feet. So I'm gonna lock them down. If you don't have a partner, lock them under a machine or anywhere else that you can keep yourself in place. Knees are gonna be here, bent basically at like a right angle. Naomi's gonna do a sit-up. She's gonna come up and she's gonna punch my left hand with her right hand and then vice versa, okay? So we're gonna come up, punch, punch, back down, repeat. Good, back down, right back up. And so now what I wanted to do to make it a little bit more challenging is only let her lower mid-back touch and right back up. So her upper back and head isn't gonna touch. Stop there, right back up. Good? Good, so I'm keeping more tension on, right back up. Good. Just barely touching, right up. Nice. Good. Come right back up. Punch, punch. You can do all sorts of different variations. You can double punch. Let's do 4 punches, all right? Up to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back down. 4 more. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 2. And see how I'm calling them out? 1, 2. You can do the same thing with your partner. Right back up. 1, 2. Keep them guessing. We'll do 6 punches now, all right? Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back down. Now 2 punches. Good. Right up. So rest for a second. So what I'm doing here, again, you don't have to play around with the numbers. If you just go up, 1, 2, we're keeping more time under tension. We're keeping the abs tighter for longer. So that's a nice way to engage them more. And then your lower back works on the way down. Try to shoot for somewhere between 20 and 30 repetitions, potentially more, as you become more advanced. Now the last exercise we're going to do is I'm going to put the ball on the floor and have Naomi place her hips right on top of it, all right? So her whole upper body is gonna be hanging off. So this is like the machine at the gym, the back hyperextensions, only you have to use more muscle because you have to stabilize more. I'm gonna make sure that her stomach, chest isn't on the ball, and I'm gonna hold her feet down with my hands and my legs. She's gonna put her hands, right to her temples. She's gonna stretch down and then squeeze back up using her mid-back and lower back and glutes. So why are we doing this exercise right after we worked our abs? Because we have to keep the core balanced. We can't just do all ab and oblique exercises and not do any lower back. That's when people get the distended stomach look, and they also have more risk of injury for their lower back. And the reason I like the hands right there where the face are, so that if you ever lose your balance, you just put your hands right down to the ground. No problem, you just catch yourself. Breathe out on the way up. Breathe in on the way down, stretch your head so it almost touches down, and then right back up. So we're keeping tension on the whole time. We're not letting the body wave or wiggle side to side. Let's do 2 more reps. Big stretch down, squeeze the glutes, lower back, mid back. So you're working on posture, opening the chest. Last rep. Good. Always make sure your partner puts their hands down on the floor before you let go of their legs. All right, or you might not have a workout partner after that. So right here we showed you a leg lift exercise kind of to stretch the whole abs and work them. Then we went into some oblique work and also abdominal work, and then we worked the whole lower back. So that's how boxers are able to kind of be strong, punching side to side, and also work on those 6-pack abs. How'd that feel?
Awesome. I really like the variety of all the exercises too. I can really feel it.
And it's nice doing it with a partner, because right after she finished her tri-set of those exercises, she's only resting, then she's helping me out. And then we go back to Naomi and then back to me, vice versa. I would recommend doing this at the end of your workout. Go through a resisted and metabolic based workout and then do your finishing touches like your abs at the end, because you don't need to save the energy for them. They should just be kind of finishing touches, not the whole basis of your workout. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll be back real soon with more videos from Diet.com.